Good morning and welcome back. As we've been talking all week, Halloween is just around the corner, so we're dressing up our kids, taking them trick-or-treating, but there's also the whole scary movie thing, the haunted house, and it makes you wonder how scary is too scary when it comes to our kids. So Dr. Gregory Jantz is here to help us determine the Halloween scare factor. Good morning, Dr. Jantz.
Well, good morning, and you know, as a counselor, I do have some opinions.
Good, yes,
Okay.
Which is why you're here.
Okay, you got it.
How scary is too scary? And let's talk about the full shebang, kids of trick-or-treating age on up.
Oh, yes. So the younger they are, the more I want to see you do more hero-oriented.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, every young boy needs a hero. Every young girl needs a princess. Now, I'm making some general statements, but if we can make it a positive role model to begin with, it's a good start. Remember, developmentally, the younger ones can have nightmares. They don't have a place to put some of this gore and some of the things we're seeing that's gone way over the extreme.
So this is really impacting kids.
It really can. Now, you can see sleep disturbances, they can become afraid, and remember, depending on the age and emotional maturity, they don't know what's real and what's not, or this is not a one-day event for them. They see this today, the dreams are tomorrow, the next day, and they wonder who is in the closet.
Oh, interesting. So at what age does any of this, if at all, start to become acceptable? You know, let's say that you're considering taking the family to a haunted house.
Sure.
How, as a parent, do you make that judgment and look into it ahead of time and know that it would be okay for your kid?
Well, I think part of this, too, is a family value judgment. Is this something we even want to participate in? When we go to some of the haunted houses today, the gore and the extreme, I don't think is really healthy for anyone.
Oh, interesting. What about scary movies? What about having fun with a scary movie?
Well, I think we're going to need to be very selective. Here's one of the things that happens. Some folks can get quite into the horror and the gore, and where it's almost addictive, they want more and more, and sometimes more and more extreme. Now, where is that taking us, and how is that in any way healthy?
Well, and also the kids, you know, they might be at a slumber party and someone might play a scary movie. So how, as a parent, do you, I guess, help them through that? And they may not talk about it. How can you tell if they've had an encounter with something that has scared them, and how can you guide them through that?
One of the things that we use, and we use in our home, is we allow certain ratings and some we don't, according to age. So most of these horror movies are and so, you know, that's just nothing we do. So we always ask the kids, you know, what's the movie rated? What's the topic? And is this really going to help us become better, more edifying, or is this something that's really going to be disturbing and not really healthy?
So really opening up the conversation as a family.
Talk about it. Yeah, and if we look at trick-or-treating, I like community events. I like places where we come together where it's safe. We're going to be a part of our community and make it fun. Now, not everybody's going to have the fun costumes. Some kids, see, there's something about scaring somebody else that's really powerful. A little scare, okay, we can have fun.
Right.
But scare where it's mutilation, there's blood, I don't think it's healthy.
Interesting. Dr. Jantz, great stuff. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us this morning.